Let's build this zombie spawner that'll gain you tons of XP in your world. This farm uses a TFLOP dual system, allowing you to AFK and automatically kill the mobs. These are the materials you will need. Alright guys, so let's begin, but before we do, let me just clarify that this will work for a zombie spawner and a skeleton spawner. If you're looking for one for a spider spawner, I have a full video on that, but it's not going to be this video, okay? So the first thing you want to do is place 4 torches around this spawner. That's going to stop the mobs from spawning, so when you come in here, just do that right away. After you do the torches, go ahead and break your chest just like that, and then we could just do that to get rid of the items. Stand on top of the spawner like this, and go 3 blocks in front of you. Mine those 2 just like this, and then mine all the way around. So we're going to mine there, we'll mine there. We're going to mine these as well, and we're going to go all the way around just like this. After you do that, collect all those blocks, and then we could mine the ones above as well. So as you can see, if we're standing on top of the spawner, we can go 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks in all directions, and then up there, we're going to just mine as well. So we'll mine all of that just like this. Super easy, nothing hard. And then we should have roughly 2 stacks of block now. What you can do is fill all of these in. So we'll fill this in, we'll fill that, we'll fill all this in just because we don't want it to connect to the outside caves. We'll fill all this in, and just like that, and we'll go pick up this block as well. All right, and then you'll notice that there's 3 blocks above that spawner. What we want to do is the same thing below the spawner, so we want to go 1, 2, and 3, and then you could break these as well. We don't need them, but 3 blocks below the spawner on the floor, so we want to break all of the floor just like this, and you're going to do that for this whole thing. All right, and once you do that, it should look just like this. We're going to collect all those blocks, so 1, 2, 3, just like that, and then above the spawner as well is 3 blocks. Okay, so let's break that because we don't need it right now. Go ahead and create a temporary water source. So we'll do this, we'll do 2 blocks over here. Actually, my bad, we'll do 2 blocks, 1 more over here, and temporary as an infinite water source. So you're going to need 3 water buckets for that. Super simple. Go ahead and just place them like this, and then you have an infinite water source. Then place a block somewhere over here that you can step on. You could just do it like this, and then fill those buckets up just like this, and then go into this corner, place a block, and just to show you, it can be any corner, but place a block in the corner that you want to pick, and then go 2 this way, and then go 2 this way. And the corner that you pick opposite of the side is where the mobs are going to fall down. So if you have an area that has like a lot of gravel, for example, mine's over here, I'm probably going to want to build my build away from that. But in this case, my corner is going to be over there, so it's not going to be in that corner because there's a lot of gravel. So I'd rather it just be on that corner. Once you place 3 blocks like this, and then 3 blocks like this, go ahead and place a water bucket on top like this, and then place a block here, and then it should just make this kind of pattern. And then take your water buckets on each block right here, place one there, place one there, and then just keep filling your buckets up. Now you see why we stood on this, just because it makes it easier. You're going to fill all of this up just like that, and then we'll fill that corner block as well. So now we got all of those filled up, and then we'll go over here and do the same thing. We'll fill all these up, we'll fill this up, we'll fill that one up, and then we'll get that block. And actually, to do that, we'll come over here and we'll just do that. And then I could break this block, and then go ahead and break all these temporary blocks that you placed. And what we'll do is break these blocks that we placed, and then we'll notice all the water will flow except for this corner. That's perfect. So now what we want to do is just kind of stay in this corner. So if we go over here, I just want to show you what everything looks like so far. It looks like this. And then if your water's actually doing this like mine, you can place a water bucket there, and you can place a water bucket there, and then it should just still flow like that. But I don't find that you need to do that, but if you want to, you can. And then before we begin this next portion, make sure you do have another water bucket, okay? So what we're gonna do, if we're looking at the corner right here, we're gonna look in front of us right here, and we're gonna dig down 6 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right here in front of us, we're gonna mine forward 6 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then to get to the 6th one, we'll just do that. And then we could just break all of these. So that's 6 blocks in front of us. And then we're going to do the same thing on the left and right. So we'll break these, and then we'll just break all of those in front. So this is a 6-block long tunnel, directly 6 blocks deep. And then we'll mine all of these as well. All right, we can just collect all those blocks. All right, and then just to show you, we have 6 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And actually, we did 7, but that's okay. It doesn't matter if it's a little bit more. It's not going to hurt anything. Go ahead and take a water bucket and put it back up here just so we can go up there real quick. And then go ahead and break that water bucket. And then place a temporary block right here and go on that temporary block. And then just to show you, this is where we are. So go ahead and break these 2 blocks just right here. And we found iron. That's nice. And then in this tunnel, we're going to mine forward by 3 blocks. So there's 1, there's 2. We're going to break this 3rd one right here. And then to the left of that, we'll break this block. And then we'll just go down and we'll keep mining. Keep in mind, the more you mine down just like this, you're going to run into blocks. So just do this with a water bucket. And then you can just mine down with it like this. And then you should just be able to get all the way down there without taking fall damage. And then just go ahead and scoop that water bucket back up. Take your ladders just like this. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Just like that, all the way up. Then we can use the ladders to come back down. And then once you got the ladders going down, go ahead and break all of these. just as in all of these, just break the roof like so. We're going to just make this 4 blocks high. So we're going to break all of this. And then once we do that, that's 3 blocks high. We can go ahead and just do one more layer. I like making it 4 blocks high. It's just a little bit easier for us to work in here. All right, all you have to do is place 2 blocks here now, just like that, and then place 2 blocks here. That's going to be a marker block, and you'll see why in a minute. To the left of these ladders right here, what you want to do is break these 2 blocks like so. And then right here, we're going to place 2 chests. The 2 chests should be like that. And then right here on this block, go ahead and just break it. Grab your hoppers. These are all the hoppers we're going to be using today. And then send 1 hopper into that chest. Send another hopper into that hopper like this. And then break this block up here. Break these 2. And then directly behind this hopper, go ahead and break that block and place this hopper going into that one. So you should have a total of 3 hoppers that you just placed. You have 1 going this way, this one going into that one, and then this one going into that one. So they're all just going this way. Don't keep mining this way. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to mine up 1 block like that. We're going to break these 2. So this should be 1, 2, 3 blocks high. We're going to mine over here 4 blocks. So there's 1 and then there's 4. We're going to turn to the right and break these 2 blocks. You should then see your marker blocks that we can break. That was just to make it so you know that we turned in the right area. For now, we can leave this open. Go ahead and break this block right here. So this is where the passageway is coming down. So go ahead and go 1 block out from right here. So 1 right there, and then break that block, and then break this block like so. Put your chest, the single chest right there. You could turn it into a double chest if you'd like, but for a zombie farm, you're really not going to need it. Take your hopper going into this chest like that. And then once you got those hoppers right here, go ahead and break this bottom block. That was also one of our markers. And then at the bottom of this block, place your dispenser, not your dropper. So just to show you, this is your dropper right over here, and then that's your dispenser. So take a dispenser and have it go that way to the left, and then below it you can place a block here and then a block here, and then you could also place a block here just like that. Go ahead and grab your button. You only need 2 buttons for this build, so we'll place 1 there, and then we'll go ahead and place a block right here for now. And then when we click that button, you're going to notice that this ticks, so we're going to push it. So as you can see, that sends a signal going up. We're going to put a water bucket in it, but we're not going to push that button for now. And then place a block diagonal up from that button. And then you could also just fill that in if you'd like. Grab your 3 glass blocks, and we're going to place 1 glass block right here. So 1, and then 2, and then 3 right here in the middle. So we got 1, 2, 3. Then above the glass, place a block just like this. Place a block here, and then place a block up here as well. Since we went 1 block too far, we can go ahead and just fill this in, just to make it easier on you guys when I show you everything. Going right here on this block, we're going to stand right here. Let's grab a redstone dust. Place 1 redstone dust right here, and then place a block right here. Take your button right here on this block and place it. Let's break these 2 blocks. That's directly above this block right here. That's the block we're standing on. So we're going to stand on this block. We're going to break these 2 like this. We can break the 2 to the right of it like that. Break these 2 as well. So 1, 2, just like that, and the ones below it. So for a total of 4. Diagonal down from the dispenser, we're going to break these 2 blocks. So there's the dispenser. We'll break these 2. Place a sticky piston right there. So let's collect those blocks. Place 1 right there. The sticky piston should be 1 block lower than the dispenser. Go ahead and grab your block of choice. I'm going to use an iron block. It just looks better for when this gets extended. Then go ahead and break these 2 blocks to the left of that sticky piston, just like this. Break those 2 below it like this, and then you'll see that we're connected over here. Go ahead and grab your 3 droppers directly right here in front of this redstone. We're going to do a jump essentially like that and place the dropper up. On top of the dropper, we're going to place a dropper going this way, but before we do, let's break these 2 blocks, that block above it, and then these 3 to the right, and then that way we can step back and place a dropper just like this above that one. Go ahead and break these 4 blocks over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and once you broke those, break these 2 as well, 1, 2. Take your last dropper going into this one. So this one right here is going up, this one is going this way, and then your last one should basically be going into that. You can place a block here and then place a dropper on that block, and it'll face that way. Go ahead and break this block over here. On top of this, go ahead and place your last hopper just like that. So now everything looks like this. You can go ahead and break these 3 blocks to the right, 1, 2, and 3, and then break these 2 as well, 1, 2. Go ahead and break these 3, so 1, 2, 3, and then these 3 down, so just like this. And then just like that, and then break all of these. Then hopefully you don't run into gravel like I did. Let me just mine all that out. So just to show you now, we just mined all that out. We have our redstone dust right here. We have a dropper going up, this dropper going out into the hopper, which is pointed down, and then this dropper going back this way. So it's basically doing a full circle. And then go ahead and grab your comparator and face it away, which is facing towards it. So just like this, you have those 2 prong sides, which is what I like to call it, facing the dropper. All right, and go in the corner dropper right here. So this one over here, and put any single item in it. So we can put like an iron axe, we can put a wooden axe, we can put a diamond axe, put something in the middle right there. But it has to be in the middle and it has to be in the corner right there. Go ahead and take your repeater right here and face it going in the same direction as this comparator. So just like that. Go ahead and break these 3 blocks and then the 3 blocks below it. And look, diamonds. Go ahead and take a redstone dust here, put one here, put a block here, and then a redstone dust there, and a redstone dust there, just like this. So now you can see that is extended when we push the button. Basically, what happens is the dropper system, it like moves it around, the comparator detects it, and then it constantly just powers it. It's really simple. Go ahead and place a block here, like that. So now you have all your blocks like this. When you push that button, that retracts. Go ahead and keep that like this, in this position. Go ahead and place a block right here. Go ahead and place a block right here. Place a block here, and place a block here. You can keep this open if you want. I'm going to go ahead and fill that part in right there, but go ahead and keep all this open in case you ever have to come back here again. And then if you don't want mobs to spawn in here, just place a torch or something in there, and you'll be good to go. Go ahead and place a block there, and place a block there. Go ahead and place a block there. That way this is all on the same Y level. Then push your chest 1 block forward. So just do that, like so. Go ahead and break this block and then send a hopper into it. So let's just do that, and then you could just send a hopper into it like that. So this way we don't have to waste 2 hoppers. Go ahead and place a campfire right on top of it, and just to let you know, a soul campfire is going to do 2 times more damage, but we're going to use a normal campfire. Go ahead and take your block, place it, and let me just fill all that back in. And then right here, actually, you want to grab your slab and place it there. That way you can access that chest. So sorry for making you put it 1 block over here. I didn't want you to waste your hopper. And then go ahead and place a block there, and then just the slab there, like so. I would recommend you place a slab right there. You can place a slab right there to prevent anything from getting on top of it. And then break these torches, and as soon as you break these torches, they should just spawn. And as you can see, they spawn almost right away. Break that block right there, and then you could just fill this up with a door. And then we'll go back down our ladders, and as you can see, they're gonna go in here. And then let's go ahead and put this on manual mode. So we'll push this button and they're gonna get funneled over here. So now what we could do is grab a sword, and then you'll get the XP, and then you'll also get the rotten flesh. But let's say you just want rotten flesh and you just want to AFK for the night. Go ahead and push this button like that, and then you could just go ahead and push that button, and then from now on, the zombies are gonna just go directly on the campfire, and then we could just get everything in the chest. But as you can see, this works perfectly. We get 2 functions. We get this over here. But yeah, guys, that's everything I have for you in today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. We're almost at 14,000 subscribers. Let's see if we can hit it. We're so close. If you have any questions, jot it down in the comment section below. You know I'll reply. And guys, we're going to be releasing a realm here soon, so go ahead and join the Discord server to become a part of an everlasting many community today. And as always, bye-bye.
I don't listen to the haters, man, I treat them like the enemy. Had a couple traitors, man, but now they know the penalty.